Ha ba 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 ba. Ha da 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 da. Should probably search this so that shows up. Radio. Let's switch over to this game screen. Move this so that I can see things. And pop this out. Good morning, everyone. As you can see, we are continuing with our, well, Mech Mayhem? I don't know. I have no idea what exactly we want to call this as, but yeah. We've got stuff that needs to be hauled. People taking damage from being cold. Okay. Shadow. Go repair that one. If I remember rightly, we put a mech on to resurrect. Cool. Hey, Terry. Hope you're doing well. That reminds me I need to pop it so that chat can be seen for me on my main screen. Ha ba 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 ba. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I need to hit this button. There we go. Should be able to do that now, Terry. My apologies. Ooh. Habwa! Viper! Thank you for the 605 bits. I hope you are doing well. Habwa. It's been a while. Really do hope you're doing well. Habwa. I try my best to be about, but admittedly, mental health is not the greatest, and physical health is not that good either. Generic can get... No, we're not doing shooting. We want them on getting the... I think it's the medical or the construction. One of the two. Okay, cool. Actually, that one needs to recharge because repairing it drained the charge. Just going to run this at slow speed for now. I do my best to make sure that I recognize names, especially of one of the wonderful people that come to watch me play games and be silly, and yeah, various other small things. Once that one's recharged, we've got more. Can haul stuff for us again. Shadow needs to consume a meal and then go back to sleep for a little bit. Never mind, they have to work. Oh, that's going to push things. Do we have anyone else that can... Doc Creasy, are you able to... No. Has to be the person in control, I guess. I will be poking at playing through the Borderlands series in a couple of weeks with what I have. But we also might be playing the new Digimon game in a week or so. Don't know how well that's going to go for me, but yeah, we'll be trying that. Unfortunately, I don't have the new Borderlands game as much as I would like to have it. It's not a priority at the moment. Especially seeing as my computer probably would barely be able to run it. And I have to rearrange the room I'm in a couple of days or so. Ooh, that room's at toasty 57 degrees Celsius. You know, let's just remove the roof in that spot there. We are getting the chem fuel slowly. Storm is working on a sculpture. The collective form. Oh, I guess we've already got one of those. There we go. And I think we researched... Yeah. Helixian pump. So we are going to throw... No, that tank can go there, next to a chem fuel tank can go there, which means that needs to be hauled. We throw the drain and tank for that there. Then temperature. The gas heater can go there. I think we've got a... I think we might have accidentally deconstructed one that was gifted to us, but that's okay. Because then we throw our gas cooler in by that door there and one there, which means we run the gas pipe all the way over there. Means our freezer won't stop. It won't thaw when there's solar flares. Flip that over like that. Switch to a hidden gas pipe. Then run over like this. Hey Topher, hope you're doing well. Life is chaotic at the best of times, but we all do our best. You know what? Shadow, you can have an anything schedule at the moment because you need EAP. Then we need to run some of this down here, so that once I've figured out how much the two coolers and the heater use, we can then figure out how many of these we can power. Gas powered generators. But we also need to put a chem fuel pipe. We can do it hidden pipe along there. Chem fuel pipe. That. Hidden there. This comes down, around. And down like that. Habwa. Had a couple of security concerns which caused my schedule to shift around, because we're currently making sure that there's at least one person awake at all times at home at the moment. Finding pressure and dents from lockpicks on your locks is not a good sign. But luckily the landlord is going to be changing the locks for us, hopefully. They've said they're looking into it at the very least. Yeah. We'll pick up the speed so that things can be built. Our food supply is looking good. The dog is 17% charged. Escort lifter is. Chain shotguns, heavy SMGs, yeah. Well, you probably need to get some body armor and such on these guys. You know, it would help if we had body armor for them. But we will make do. As long as the mechs take the brunt of the fighting, we're good.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hi, Floof. Ha pa 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 pa.
You're cute and adorable.
So people say. I don't really see it.
Were you expecting me to come and do this?
Yes.
What, just due to the fact that I'm a night person at the moment?
Due to the fact that you quite frequently do this.
I mean, what else am I meant to do? Fucking lay in bed and stare at a ceiling?
No, but yeah.
Like, can't do... I have to limit myself to how much gaming I'm doing at the moment due to my shoulder.
Yeah.
It's so fucking tender and sore. Constantly.
Hey, Floof.
Yeah?
Now you know how I felt when I had the system removed from my shoulder. That came back. And then got removed again. And came back. And hasn't been removed since. Because it's not inflamed.
Hey, so what was yours? Was it just something that's coming, or was it like something like cancer or something?
It was just a cyst.
Yeah, my thing that was removed was fucking cancer.
Topher, you were around when I was still healing from that.
Just
You
for
vis-
reference, I had a bit of melanoma removed from my shoulder the past week.
Yeah. Topher, you visited me when I had the hole in my shoulder. Not sure if it was the first or the second time, but still.
Wow.
Hop, 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 hop. Yeah, I remember because we were supposed to be drinking one of those times. And the nurse that was coming by to clean it popped in. Right, I've generic is our best trader. Let's go talk to the um, exotic goods trader in the air. As much as I want a large amount of boom lobes, we're going to sell those calves because we can't slaughter them. That's asking for problems. Hey, Cosmic. Hop, wop, 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 wop. Don't care about the aperitif. Metal blood injectors can go. Essential balm can go. I want that tech print for the big rig, which means we need to sell more stuff. Hop, 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 hop. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see. If we get that, we can learn how to build big rigs, and that's... pretty good. Let's buy our people some gin just to make them a bit happy. I hope you're doing well, Cosmic, and you might see me around a bit more because my sleep pattern has forcibly been changed due to security reasons. And that's about as much into that as I am going now.
Oop.
Oh, that's where the other heater went. indeed.
But you know what? One thing I get a laugh at every time I mention I want a game to someone is
What?
that. So you know Cody, right?
Yeah.
I was talking to him the other day. I was like, "Oh yeah, there's a game on sale I want that you also own." You know what he fucking does the next fucking day?
He buys it for you.
He fucking gifts me it.
Yeah.
So I suppose he can do that on his fucking income.
I mean, as much as I'd love to have it at the moment, I can't afford jump ship or anything like that. It's just a few various things are coming in that might have me getting the newest Digimon game.
I wouldn't be so sure about you not having it.
What did you do?
Depending on how my finances go this week, you might get it as a gift.
Oh, fun. And I need to turn you up because I just realized it's hard to hear you on my end with this audio setup. Not your fault. My fault because I had you turned down to 60% because of some audio issues I was having a while back.
If you want to know, the game I mentioned I wanted and Cody gifted to me was No Man's Sky.
Yeah. I'm not 100% on this, but as far as I know, the multiplayer for No Man's Sky is a bit jank. It's not good, but it's not bad per se.
Not bad.
Cosmic would be the one to ask about that more.
No Man's Sky has been on my watch. It's been on my wish list for the last few years. It's only just with the recent most update it's actually caught my attention again.
Aha.
So I am really enjoying Jump. I will say that much though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having someone to play it with because randos can be a fucking pain in my ass.
I mean, to be fair, the other night I was going to poke you about doing some Factorio hosted on my end. But then you said you were playing things and... yeah.
I would have. I'd only just opened the game. I was just sitting in the lobby waiting for people to join, so I wouldn't have mind switching games.
I
was sitting in a lobby waiting for fucking randos to join because, like, you know what? I'm gonna set my lobby to public for once and hope I get someone that is competent.
Yeah. As Cosmic said, No Man's Sky is sometimes multiplayer, sometimes flawless, sometimes problem. It's hit or miss if the servers want to behave. Like, if I had... there's a lot of games that if I had people to play with regularly, I would probably be playing.
I mean, the one game I play on a regular basis.
Discord? I swear, if you keep swapping my audio device back and forth, I am going to throw you through a window.
And this is why I use Voice Meter. My audio setup is so fucking complex, it's like, if one thing stops working, I like lose an entire audio source.
Cosmic, if I have any of those games, hit me up, and 9 times out of 10, I'm willing to play unless I am doing something else that I have scheduled at the time.
I'm the exact same.
I believe you have me on Steam, but if not, I will just quickly send you a thing. Actually, easy enough to check.
Where the fuck
Yeah,
is
I've got
my
Cosmic.
Steam hiding?
There are very few times where I am going to be.
Okay, Theme, why do you still say I'm playing fucking Delta Force, even though I stopped playing it like 2 hours ago?
Probably because the launcher is still open somewhere.
That is the issue with Delta. Sometimes it will close cleanly, and sometimes one of its processes gets open.
Yeah. There are a few times where I will turn around and say no, or there are a few times where I am literally hiding away because mental health has gone crazy. And there are times where I will say no because I am spending time with the people that are my partners. Yeah.
Yes, you need to spend more time with some of them.
Yes, have been trying to, but our schedules have been conflicting. Or you have been busy doing other things.
I mean, I have 3 whole weeks. Or when I have a daytime appointment.
I'm just going to say, hold on, Floof. I have to restart Discord because it's just done the thing again.
Alright.
Yeah, it's annoying when I have to close things and reopen things during streams. Especially stuff that shouldn't. Hop, 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 hop.
Are we the baddies?
Change the that
Where
thing.
does that voice line come from?
I am not sure.
I know the voice line, but I don't know where it comes from.
Hey, Cosmic. When I get jump ship, I'm going to be more than happy to play it with you. I will make time.
I mostly played it solo through the playtest. I did manage to drag a couple of people into playing it for an hour or two during the playtest. But I've been almost exclusively playing it solo since launch.
Okay, we have basic vehicle research done, and Android energy fuel source needs to go in there.
By the playtest, I mean the Next Fest demo variant. I didn't get into the actual playtest at all. Even though I put in a thing for it.
Yeah, I put in a thing for it, but again, I didn't get that either.
I just played it during Next Fest and I fucking loved it. So I was like, you know what? I'm buying this on release. And I did, though. It took me a couple. It took me a week or two because around the same time, when I went to format an SD card, Windows went, fuck you, instead of formatting this SD card, I'm going to format your 8TB hard drive.
Yeah.
So I was without a computer for a week because I had to wait for the hard drive I'd ordered to arrive so I could send that and the old drive to a recovery place for them to recover the drive so I could use my computer again.
Like, I know one of the reasons I don't get into a lot of the playtests and such that I request. It's because I'm not as active as I could be with streaming, and I don't have the viewership. I still put in for things because who knows, I might get lucky and they might go, hey, yeah, you can do this.
Trying to remember which character I was using a last person save.
Like, as I said earlier, I am planning on doing a run through of all the Borderlands games I have.
God, I've looked at 4 and it's like, fucking hell, that's expensive.
My system won't run it. Not without it looking
Cody's-
like a slideshow.
Cody's computer can barely fucking run it. He can run it for like 2 hours and it just fucking crashes straight up after 2 hours.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, my system is pushing the boundaries of what it can run with a lot of things.
My computer, well, hardware-wise, could probably run Borderlands 4. It's just my GPU does not meet the recommended requirements at fucking all. The recommended's like, I think like a 3080 or a 4060 or something. I'm running an 8 gig 3060. Alright. What was I doing last time?
We need...
I think I was working on... Right, yeah, I was working on fucking nullsec.
Hey, Kilmore. How you doing?
Alright.
That's gonna have to stay there for the moment, but let's just do this for now.
How do I spell that? It's R-A-D.
Just putting this down as marking for the walkways. And
I need a bunch of... Right. Oh. Oh, that rope is crafting. I'm going to start filling up the tank.
that's good to hear, Gilmore. And yeah, Cosmic, I'm probably going to wait until a few more updates have come through and I've gone to some hardware upgrades.
Borderlands 4 is just going to be unless I have my one friend that gifts me games gifted to me, I'm probably not going to be buying it. I just cannot afford spending that much on a fucking game.
Yeah.
Considering I live off, what, $100 a week after all my bills go out?
Ooh. Better than me. Better than me.
100 at the low end if I have spent basically all my money the previous week. Maybe 150, 200 if I have a bit left over from the previous week. And I dip into my emergency fund.
Yeah, I had guessed that there was something along those lines, Cosmic. Given you were playing with them the other day. Yeah, why not? I'll have a look after stream, Kilmore.
Do I have any more rope, or am I going to have to make...
And I forgot to ask a certain someone if they need to be awake by a certain time, but they are probably passed out by now.
Oh, I am now just waiting on that water cannon to fill up and to begin my trek into the fucking null sector.
Like, Floof, I will admit, one of the reasons I haven't asked you if you're interested in doing the Borderlands playthrough with me is you tend to rush off and try to do stuff on your own. No offense.
I need to go and play through all the fucking games myself. How the fuck am I missing a single piece of road over there?
Fair enough. Fair enough, Cosmic. I admit, slightly jealous, but as I said, my system probably wouldn't handle it. So, there wouldn't have been much
God.
point in me getting any codes like that.
So, Fee, would you like to guess how over encumbered I am right now, carrying all the shit I need to carry?
No idea. Also, that
I
reminds me,
haven't.
I need to
I haven't gotten everything yet.
That reminds me, I need to poke you and RT about Icarus again at some point.
At what?
Yeah.
I am waiting on the last tiny bit of rope. 573. Oh, let's see where this takes me. Oh, right. I've reloaded my world, so I actually have
Herb
to...
World Prosthetics Merchant. Okay, let's go talk to them.
What?
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, there we go. The clicks decided to reverse themselves again.
Okay. So, we could get a fair amount of money selling the reinforcer mechanites that we currently have no use for. Which means we can get some more medicine. We don't need more advanced components. We're pretty
Okay,
good
what
on
do I
them.
hear near me?
Much as I hate doing this, we need to get some more Luciferium for one of our people that has an addiction for it. Which I think is generic anyway, so...
I should have bought... I crafted more ammo, I've just realized.
Yeah.
Oh well, I hope I don't run into any enemies on my way to my fucking marker. I realized, oh wait, I don't need to walk across the map to get to where I need to go to. I've been playing with some more different mods. I'm like, you know what? I'll just use the fucking, one of the other mods. Like, yep, okay. Teleport me
more
to my
mods
null
on
sector
what?
outpost.
Icarus?
Yeah. I've been fucking with some of Jim K's mods because, like, yeah, he does real good shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and see how good his little standalone teleporter mod was. Not the newer one, but his older one. Like, oh yeah, just place down the base station, pair it to the remote, and I can just go between it and go to it, and then when I get back to base, if I walk back on the pad, it teleports me back to where I was.
Yeah. I will admit,
It's...
as I said, I need to get you and RT back into that Icarus save so that we can actually finish things off.
I am currently soloing Prometheus.
Yeah.
All I will say is, a couple of the mods I have make doing some of these shit a lot easier, even if I don't have a mount. Like the mod that removes the G-slot restriction off a bunch of items.
To be fair, I don't feel that a lot of those items shouldn't be restricted. I'll rephrase that.
I have that just due to the fact of I am having to fucking carry, what is it? A biofuel tank and a water tank into the fucking null sector.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But
To be
that's still
fair,
heavy as fuck.
My opinion is if they had the liquid in them, they should be G-slotted. If not, they should be able to be
Yeah.
inventoried.
But the game can't understand the difference. It probably can, but it would require a bit of reworking.
Hapwa.
Honestly, the one thing I'm hoping I don't run into is any of the Ashens or the exotic infused monsters.
To be fair, I have no clue what the null sectors are or anything like that.
The null sector is, yeah, you know the volcanic area.
No.
Oh wait, have you not done Prometheus?
No more than that start area that we landed in at one point.
Okay, so there is the volcanic and the basalt deltas. The null sector is at the end, I think, of the basalt delta, or is it the volcanic? I forget what the area name is. And you have no map the entire time you're in nullsec.
Okay.
The only way you have for giving yourself guidance is beacons you place down. And
That
when you place them
explains
down,
the battery-powered beacons and all that.
oh, they don't use battery. You just place them down, you link them together, and you create like a little trail on your map.
Yeah.
So you can still at least see where to go.
Okay. Need 7 suspensions for that.
And I will tell you this now, a lot of this area is rough terrain. Apparently I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way.
Transmission. We don't have a radiator. We need 2 of them.
Fuck, what saw me? Am I gonna have to bring out the explosive? AP. Yeah, I have got a few different ammo types on me.
Okay, Doc Creasy is doing animal care. Which,
Oh,
that's
motherfucker!
because they've got the best skill on that at the moment. Habwa. I would have started the stream earlier today, but I was a little finicky on what I was going to do.
At least it was only the red. It wasn't the red exotic variant. Those ones hurt like a bee.
The only annoying thing about having the tamer be the crafter is, well, they take all their time to deal with the animals.
Yeah, that's the one annoyance about the null sector is I hope you've got a lot of ammo and I hope you're good at aim.
Floof, we have established in Icarus I am a better shot than you.
Because there is 2 new variants of enemies. Purple exotic infused and red exotic infused. So when you kill them, they do drop a bit of exotics.
Congratulations.
Okay. What are these? Because I see health bars and I do not want to run around the corner.
Yeah, we lost Wayne last run. I'll save it.
Okay,
I
this is
need
the
to
lava road.
disconnect that because I forgot to do that before. And I'm going to say this now, if anyone is going to purchase any sort of revive, please let me know so that I can open up the sarcophagus. Otherwise, it's not going to work. We have learnt that in the past.
I am going the right way, sweet. I'm doing some of the side missions for Nullsec now because I've done the main little line to get the bonus skill points, even though my character doesn't fucking need it. Hey, also more exotics. I'm just doing it for the fucking red exotics, really.
Oh, fragate, we're going to do that.
Oh, motherfucker, I went the wrong way.
Right. Structure.
I'm just following the fucking cliff, and I'm like, okay, yep. That's a dead end.
Because we have a lot of wood from cutting trees at the moment, I'm going to go over here, put a thing there, go, we'll say 9 by
And this is why you have a crossbow.
15 internal. Then we just need to throw, say,
Oh,
entry
motherfucker,
like
not
that.
an Yaris. Fuck. I hate the lava slugs.
I have no idea what the lava slugs are.
You've not seen the normal slugs, have you?
No, I don't think I have.
Because you probably haven't been to either of the swamp areas then.
Put a steel floor tile down there, even though that's going to eat a lot of our
They're
steel.
basically like the normal slugs, but the fire themed instead.
That's the drain, that's the tap that allows us to get access to some stuff. Which means those are all hooked up. The tank is hooked up, but we don't have the nitroglycerin at the moment.
How do I hide the parts?
Transport crash! Yegor! Yegor is suffering from paralytic aplasia and will be unable to walk. He will recover naturally after many days. Willing to contribute or not leave voluntarily. If you don't want them, I can banish. Sell them. They're good at intellectual. And given everything,
Oh, there we go.
we are going to have a research lab, so...
Okay, question.
the only issue I'm seeing is they are a waster with a psychite dependency. Can we grow psychite at all? That is the problem. No. No, we cannot. That is a problem that we will have to find a solution to soon enough.
You're shitting me. 150 liters is not enough.
Yeah. I mean, we got lucky in the start. The save had a ship reactor buried
I
in
need,
things.
like, I think 200 liters.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Thankfully, I had a second tank of biofuel being filled.
How can you... oh, wait, never mind. Supposedly you're supposed to be able to link them into biofuel networks, but...
That's coming next update.
okay, that's good to know.
We've got a biofuel network coming and a crude oil / refined oil network coming. Oh, and we're also getting nuclear power.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
And also a tier 5 workbench. And corresponding tech tree. So thank you to the ability for us to easily data mine the game. Yeah, we're getting refined and processed uranium. How do I know this? Again, data mining the game.
Oh. Oh. That is interesting. I just decided to look at something. Apparently there's a Factorio mod that gives Twitch integration. Oh no. Blood rain. Blood rain. That's not good. Um, yeah, that's really not good. Luckily, the animal pen is done in such a way that we'd be able to roof it over, mostly.
Oh, one response is, fuck you, game. I wish I knew I needed these items ahead of time.
Yeah, that's one complaint a lot of people have had about it.
Null Sector is notorious for doing this. Where the fuck is my textile bench? I need fucking stasis bags.
Right, so we're doing a thing here of we are restricting people to a roofed area so that they don't go insane from the blood rain, which is problematic because
Right, where the fuck are these guys? Oh my god, they're all the way up there.
we don't have a roofed area there, which means we're gonna have to re-roof that. Hopefully it doesn't affect the robots, but
Reason I kept an outpost out here. I have no wood. Fuck. Oh wait, no, but I have a ramp I can dismantle. I just need something long enough to sleep through the night to make it daytime.
Pal, I
Right.
need you building
Oh, for fuck's
roofs.
sakes, I had some wood in the crafting bench in my little outpost hut.
Okay. Oh, all the animals decided to crowd themselves in there because of the rain. That is interesting. The animals have an avoidance feature for the rain that makes people go insane.
Ow. Open inventory, please. Can I have my one of my fucking health tonics, please?
Ivory Scrimshaw. Ooh.
The reason I always keep this shit.
Right. We've got other animals that are wandering. They need to be switched over into the safe zones as well. We don't want Sharky to go insane. I mean, I don't think robots can be made insane by rain, but I don't know, maybe. Wouldn't surprise me. And now, I know I've got some robots that are builders. So, we will get them to build roofs in areas so that people can move further along those areas.
Where the fuck? I heard the ping of me finding someone, but I don't see. Oh, there.
And because I'm feeling cheeky, sanity is overrated. I mean, this isn't going to do much until I've got a few of the other protections in place, including this wall extension. But it will slow people, at least these last 2 rows of it will slow people. But at the moment it's just going to encourage them to path around like that. Actually, for easier reference. We'll go bright purple, grab the squiggly line, and it just encourages them to pass around in this way. I mean, sanity is definitely overrated. I mean, look at how much I play this game. And I do mean look, because I can't remember how many hours I have in this game anymore.
It's like over, I think, 11,000. 11,635.
See, overrated.
Alright, where the fuck is my exit cave?
You know what? Let's make some chem fuel from wood. Because why not? We've got 21,000 wood with more to come. And these Muffalo are starting to get blood rage. And yes, the aggro hand is named Cheese, because Why not? The robot that deals with plants is named Cheese.
Oh, motherfucker, my torch is flat. Oh well. I make my way through a transition cave with no fucking torch.
Fair enough, Cosmic, fair enough.
Got myself a wooden torch. Only I still can.
To be fair, if we needed sanity, we wouldn't let payment processors decide what qualifies as digital art. And yes, I am salty over that.
Like, every platform's cracking down on shit. They're like, you should, you should let people express themselves.
Yeah.
Wait. Not want to get hit by the blast back of the fucking mid pod.
Mal can go into that room. Storm can go into that room. Long can go into that room. And Buck can go
I
into
always
that.
forget. I always forget that this one group in the fucking null sector. Hey, it's Soul. The voice you don't hear much nowadays.
Yeah.
Still hear his voice in some of the old, in some of the missions because they had a lot of voice lines recorded for Icarus.
To be fair, they are slowly going through and replacing them.
Some of them, yeah. The newer missions are voiced by a different group.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Icarus has an HK-47 mission manager. I say that in jest because, well, if the robot voice or AI, whatever, that you deal with started calling the prospectors meatbags, yeah, then it would be HK-47.
But yeah, the little crew that I've just dealt with in fucking Null Sector, apparently they're Kiwis.
Aye. Kiwis get around. And apparently some Kiwis scare the hell out of some people.
Right, so what's the only ones left?
That's a
Oh,
problem.
right, yes. That mission finally has another. Has a. Oh, wait, no, that's the.
That is a
That's
problem.
not Null Sect.
That is a problem.
That is a base game, not Null.
That is a problem. 22 people, including Lamp, Chonk and Sal, Mola, Sail, Sty. Oh, that explains everything. They're pigskin. Pigkins. Pigskins, yeah. Yeah.
Where the fuck did I put my charger? 'Cause my internet.
Um, these guys might take care of themselves. However, Violent Robot. Not so
Steven,
violent,
I want
robot.
to see how these new solar panels look. Because this week's just been update added some new fucking solar panels that go on your fucking sloped roofs.
Violent robot.
Damn, they're actually pretty decent, unless it's the buff from one of the mods. Next question is, do I actually have any sloped roofs I can put these on here? The answer surprisingly is no. What about Nelsect?
Okay.
Nelsect outpost could use some more power. Oh, they
Yeah.
can just also lay flat on a roof. Nice.
These guys really are coming into raid me at the worst time.
Oh, my shoulder.
Some of them are going to go insane and attack each other shortly. And that is problematic. We don't have... Yep, that should work. I'm going to have those there until we get some more roofing built. There we go. They might deal with themselves. Okay, the Tarbosaurus is there. Damn, the other one's not under thing, but okay. Okay, Tarbosaurus, my friend. Your Justice Gavel is going to start firing. Actually, I know what path they are going to take.
Okay, that's an interesting video to have pop up in my YouTube feed. But I occasionally get the, Whispers, the music artist, right?
Yeah.
Did you know he was on the main stage at a festival, a music festival in Austria?
Yes, I did know that.
Yeah, that video just popped off my YouTube feed. Again! I think like the third time since the video came out. Also, just the title: Fursuits on a Festival Main Stage.
You know, I kind of feel sorry for some of these creatures that attacked. And we'll let them run away because... what's the worst that can happen? They get into a fight with our people again. They can make that run. Why they were trying to go over there when they're allowed in here will forever confuse me. But Tarbosaurus, our friend, you're going to go and stop shooting. I mean, hey, we got a set of marine armor out of this. But that did prove that the mechs aren't the be-all and end-all of defense for us. Though I do think the anti-air gun helped. Just a little bit. No, I don't think we have anywhere where we're dumping the dead of our enemies. I think we were just leaving it at... oh no, there it is. I confused myself. Okay, new quest available. Ingrid's Diplomacy. No. Not until we've got the Nomad built. At the very least. So how many days until we can have another festival of drinks? 9 days. No, 10 days. Yes. Cool. Logistics supply drop. Radio, what disease event should happen next? Muscle parasites, gutworms, or gutworms? Cast your vote now, let your voice be heard, your choice be seen, help or hinder me as you wish. Remember, to cast your vote, simply just send a 1, 2, or 3 in chat. Wait. Who brought Wayne back? How did Wayne get back from the... I am confused. Um... Um... Did I miss something? Oh. Oh. They're a zombie. Oh. They're a zombie. Um... That's unexpected. Um... Where are you? Okay, we've got Gutworms and Storm and Long. Okay. That is okay. Just means they'll eat a bit longer and a bit more often and... we don't have a bed for Wayne anymore, so they can take that bed. Um... Yeah. Given they're a zombie and they've got, very sleepy at the moment. Oh, sleepy. We are just going to let them do whatever they want during the time that they're awake. Because why not? You know, I can't even remember what initially killed them. Oh, right, yeah. They died to a heart attack. They died to an unfortunate accident. Right. Did I set this? No, I did not set this up the way I should have. These cost a lot of power, so they're just being placed down for the moment. We're going to take this. Admittedly, I'm probably going to build a second one once we research it. One, two, three, four. Move this one over there. Now. Cool. I do have that mod installed. What do we have in the way of... Okay, we're just going to do standard chairs over here then. maybe... How much? Sheep and alpaca, okay. But no, we're just going to do a standard share at the moment for these. Ability, we want them to be excellent or better. That will get reinstalled with that one. Then we go power, hidden conduit, across like that.
Work.
Greetings, Skizzers. How you doing?
I'm alive.
Fair enough. The hell is Toot of Starships? Oh, a drinking party from one of the other parties. Murph!
Bork.
Skizzers, thank you for the 50 months of support. It means a lot. Aiming to be more active in the various communities I am in, but it'll take time.
No rush.
Yeah.
I'm currently having fun looking for a free company for the server I'm playing on Dynamis right now.
Fair enough.
I've got 2 characters on there. Well, actually 3. 2 of them are at Endwalker, one's at Shadowbringers. I think I'm about halfway through Shadowbringers and quarter of the way through Endwalker.
Yeah. I don't know where I am, but I've been doing some side missions around the Confederacy. If that makes any sense.
Is that Stormblood?
I think so.
That the right, the pirates.
Yeah, the pirates.
Yeah.
Confederacy. In the area where the other leveling dungeon thing is, like Palace of the Dead, but I can't remember. Heaven on High or something. My brain is... I haven't done it, and I've got the quest for it, but it requires me to do Palace of the Dead, which I need to poke people and play... do that with them, but...
What server are you playing on?
Fairy. Hi, Drake. I see you are here to cause chaos and mayhem.
Aren't they always?
Yeah. To be fair, I have a pack of muffalos inside my walls that are slowly going insane with blood rage. At least it's not a pack of Thrumbo. Oh god, there's a Mega Sloth there as well. Hey, Tarbosaurus, our good friend. Come down here. Boom. It's dead now. No, the squid's got wiped out.
It appears I do not have a character on ferry. Is that Oceania Data Center?
No. North America, I think.
Okay.
Okay. It has gone into vomit rain for some reason. But
Ferry's okay.
colonist needs names. Okay. They can be Drake. This thing can jump. Uh, 14. Oh! That muffalo just got obliterated. It was there 1 minute and gone the next. It became a smear on the ground. No, the Justice Gavel is really slow firing. Uh, I shall hydrate in a moment. Where is it? 6-second aiming time. Oh, that's why the puppy's starving. Whoops.
I presume that Floof is off doing his standard thing this time of night.
They were playing Icarus before, but beyond that, I don't know.
What?
Oh, they're alive.
I am mostly alive and awake.
I figured you were in the bathroom for your 2 hour.
I'm in
Bathroom,
constant pain, so I'm kind of zoning out.
He said you could be in pain.
Apparently, the government.
For reference, Skizzers, my doctor found a suspicious mole/lesion. We had it removed. Test result came back as fucking melanoma.
Fun.
I had to go to the hospital for them to cut out a larger area, so I have even more stitches now.
Well, at least it's getting taken care of
And if they
now.
didn't get it all, I have to go back for a third cutout and a lymph node biopsy.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to when I finally go to my doctor and tell them, hey, I need you to cut out the lump that's in my shoulder from where the last cyst was and have a hole in my shoulder again.
They didn't take the frickin' sack out?
No idea. All I know is there is a lump of scarred flesh there that is not really attached to much. It's got skin over it, but it freely
Yeah.
moves and all that.
I have 2 scars on my body from having cysts removed.
So,
One,
the fun story with this is had a cyst, had it removed. Cyst came back,
Uh-huh.
had it removed. And I'm fairly certain there's a cyst underneath the scar tissue because sometimes that shoulder gets really burning.
then they're not getting the sack out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a cyst. My first cyst was on my back. They had to do a lot more cutting to cut it out than they anticipated. Because it was basically located right in a bunch of scar tissue.
Yeah. Always sucks when it's
I mean,
in scar tissue.
yeah, I can tell you it was really fun when the anesthesia started to wear off mid-procedure. I'm sitting there, hey, I'm starting to feel that. You are? Yeah. Oh, crap. At which point they stop what they're doing, renumb it, wait for it to, take effect, and then finish.
Yeah.
The other one was on my neck. And my doctor drained it and was like, well, you got 2 choices. Either have them remove the sac and risk it coming back, or just leave it and you risk it coming back.
Yeah. 90% certain the risk of it coming back is what happened to me.
So I had them remove the sac. It was funny because I get in there, he numbs up my neck. He does the incision. I didn't feel a damn thing other than I felt cold on my neck, which I assume was blood dripping. And I mentioned something about it, and he's like, I'm done. What? What do you mean you're done? It's out. Oh, okay.
I had a short hospital stay because, when they removed mine, it was highly inflamed.
Oh, wow. I mean, the one on my neck was, when the doctor lanced it, it was infected.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lanced it and then gave me antibiotics, which got rid of the infection. And then later, I haven't had the sacrament.
Yeah, no, the big issue with my one was I was at the point where even the slight movement or pressure of a shirt was sending me into rack, full body racking pain, which was not fun.
I can understand.
Which is why they
It's
had,
totally his fault.
which is why they put me under when they did the removal.
Yeah. Which explains why you stayed overnight.
I mean, it's not the best thing, but I'm glad that we have the medical technology and training that these things can be dealt with fairly easy.
Mm-hmm. I have potentially 2 more growing. One on my leg, one on the side of my face.
Ooh, that's not good.
One on the side of my face, nobody can see it because it's hidden in my beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put some concrete flooring in here so that the movement's just that little bit faster. Actually, no, not straight concrete. We want concrete tile. Which then we might as well throw some concrete tile around here. Which is going to cause our people to make more concrete.
So what's sitting there?
Right.
Is that area that's been excavated, or
What?
I think the path you just told to be concrete was that area that has already been excavated, or is that material, or what?
Oh, the blue thing, that's just a plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of the 1.6 update allows colorable plans now.
I see.
And I just figured blue was easy to see, so
Mhm.
just threw it in there. Like, I've got a plot here for more growing area, but temperature's not exactly liking that. But at least I know I can roof over the animal pen without too much problem.
Oh, Floof's fault. Actually, even better yet, instead of blaming Floof, I'm going to blame Marco.
Yeah, I guess that
I haven't heard
works.
from him in a while.
Yeah, the newest DLC is really interesting. So I mean, if I load up the map, which I hadn't done offline because things and stuff, and I wasn't really thinking at the time when I was setting up to load the map.
I hope Drake is talking about assist.
No. So with Odyssey, you see we've got the map there, But now we've got various locations that we can go visit that have landmarks and such. Like this one here has, well, let's just go here. Ruins, a junkyard, an oak tree grove, and an ancient uplink. The ancient uplink allows for this, finding various asteroids. So it's very original Save Our Ship. Not Save Our Ship 2, but Save Our Ship. Where there was an orbital side of things and you could send your ship off to another planet for basically restarting with advanced stuff.
I really think that the developer of this game should get together with the developer of Stardeus.
I mean, the developer of this game contacted is working with one of the most prolific mod authors, Oscar, which has had a hand in pretty much all of the vanilla expanded stuff. And also, if I remember rightly, participated in making the game Cursed Crew. I'm actually going to look at this up.
I mean, being at Stardeus is basically RimWorld in space. It'd be just perfect. You know, have it so that you can have your ship be the ship you have in Stardeus.
Yeah. Crackerwalk Games, 3-man indie game studio based in the Netherlands. They know each other from the RimWorld modding scene. Hi, Plank, I'm Fee. I mean, Drake, if you've got enough time to complain about being bored, you've got enough time to do something about it. No. Can we summon? Yes, we can. Another dog. Huh. A solar flare. Okay. Well, the freezer's safe. The freezer's safe. We've got gas coolers in there.
Say, does it solar flare usually require that you be facing the star?
What?
Doesn't a solar flare usually require you to be facing the star?
No idea.
AKA be daylight?
Well, there goes the freezer.
That it was immune.
Yeah, it was immune from the solar flare. Not the drop pods dropping in on it.
Ah.
Of course there's a termite. Uh, Jeff, where did you go? As much as I want you to be useful, you're going to go over there and wait.
I think you got a regular troll right now.
Oh, I know. Well, Long is down. But
I never said that you had to do anything about it. I was the streamer that said that.
yeah, they want to try and flee now. Yeah, no, they're not fleeing. They're gonna die. Those mechs need to go over to there. Because apparently we had some Azit event. Of course we did. Right, who's that builder? Jack, I need you to work on the wall.
Because all the animals join or going in where they're not supposed to be, right?
Oh, hey, we got another charge rifle. Nice. No, it's just corpses and such a pain. And we probably need a better freezer. I mean, they'll get dealt with soon enough. Jeff, you can wander around again. Oh. I don't have enough for regeneration at the moment. But I do have Word of Healing. Get that head wound dealt with. But... Okay, body mastery. That's going to require a restart. Well, reload, but yeah. We'll deal with that soon enough. Jack? Build the wall! We have food in there and we don't need it. Oh, there goes Long. That's a shame. And it won't let me bury them because... I don't know. Why won't you let me... There we go. Now it will let me bury Long. No, we're in Grey Pale. A gritty fog clings to the air. The smell is rotten and acidic. This unnatural weather creates feelings of dread. I said repair, not go meditate. The one that needs to meditate is, well, not me anymore. What? Okay. Hey, the robots need some repair. Including the shaft worker, apparently. Okay, where did that charge rifle get put? Ah! Oh, never mind. The flesh crafted stuff can hang there and die. I don't care now. Ah, there it is. There's the charge rifle. And there's a Gorse rifle. You've 8, 19. You're equipping that charge rifle. You can equip the Gorse rifle. You know, that could have gone so much worse. For a drop raid, not really. But then again, we only have been in this for total of what? So I might as well do this reload to get the body mastery clicked over. I've only been playing this for a total of 13.5 hours. Well, the save. And our wealth isn't all that high. Comparatively to runs where I usually have them. The combat drones have a raid score point as well. In fact, I think some of them are actually worth more than the standard minion. Let's go to Jeff. Okay, it doesn't have the raid point thing here at the moment. I mean, to be fair, we're on Strive to Survive. I've only had like 7 raids. And yep, the wealth, it could have been a bit stronger, but it's, for what it is on the difficulty, it's about reasonable. I mean, Drake, now if we look at your needs, you don't have the food and sleep need there. You did before. And to be fair, we haven't shifted the dead from that. Or if we have, I don't see them. They did drop in with some mechs themselves, including the termite. They just blew the wall apart right away. But it also takes into account the way the people are dropping in and the expected gear. Of which, well, A lot of them were in recon gear, so they had a lot more armor. Okay. Buck was using civilian. PDW is not exactly what we want equipped. Have a coffee. Have a beer and have a gin. Carbine. Okay, we need a weapon that's not a... Plus, a lot of the minions have mini turret packs as well, so that's a little bit of extra firepower. Getting chem fuel. Should have all of the stuff for that. Right, yeah, everyone's still restricted. My bad. Hey Jack, go build the Nomad. Whereas I need to figure out where the best place for the Nomad to enter is going to be. Don't have enough tungsteel at the moment. Yeah, why not? We'll put it down there. But that does mean we have to run conduit over to it. And we got lucky with the Tarbosaurus because we got a book that we could purchase that allowed us to summon it. boy. Not a book, side trainer. Even though the person got up, I don't think they made it out of the base. Oh well. What do we have that we can put in for security at the moment? We could throw some tank traps down, some cavalry spikes. Couple of swivel guns, maybe. And Doc Creasy's doing the animal stuff again instead of crafting, but that should be okay. Alright, you know, you were eating a meal then. Do we have any components we can dig up anywhere nearby? Down there. It's not exactly nearby, but... yeah, not exactly nearby, but gonna have to. Okay. Gonna sleep instead of meditate, that's okay. Do we have anyone that's actually missing anything? Not really, Pal just has a scratch scar. And we need to get it back for Wayne, but still. Oh cool, new Silent level. Gonna make things cheaper. Because I think it was, what, 70% for regrow limbs, now it's 69%. Haha, funny number. Like, we could. You know what? We are going to do that. because we are going to stick him into a outpost. That way we don't have to worry about him. And we can send various other people to these outposts. Like, I don't know. Drake, if they cause problems.
I mean, isn't that his middle name?
They are stated. And because we reloaded, we're going to have to do this again. At this point in time, specifically, nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if your pawn creates too many problems, we're going to send them off to an outpost. Or sell them to the French. I'm just surprised there's no comment about selling them to the French.
I mean, is he English?
American.
Then why would it cause a comment?
I don't know, maybe because they might not want to be sold to the French. Maybe they want to be sold to the Germans. The annoying thing about them dropping in on stuff is the medicine got damaged. And I think the sweet rolls got damaged as well, but still. These flesh crafted legs are going to spoil soon enough, but not my problem. Not going to be using them. Okay, what is Wayne doing? Sorry, Wayne. You need to shuffle on down and mine up these compacted machinery.
He's got a point.
Okay, fine. We'll sell you to the French Foreign Legion. You'd have to do more than carve a bar of soap in the shape of a gun for that. I don't know. I mean, the French Foreign Legion isn't all French people. Despite the name. We're being pedantic. Yeah, I can believe it.
Okay, any bets on whether this program works or not?
Okay, a lot of these walls are being repaired. Hazards of the Tarbosaurus, I guess.
Hey, it works! Amazing.
Oh?
Yeah, I did an update for LibreOffice yesterday. And evidently it didn't like being, well, first of all, it wouldn't uninstall the previous version.
Oh. Yeah.
It kept giving me this stupid error that it was a network resource and it couldn't find it. I finally had to basically go delete the registry entry for it in order to get it to install the new version. Because it refused to uninstall the old version. So I just installed over the top of the old version. Well, it didn't like that because every time I opened up one of the programs, it would give me the title bar and a black screen. So I just went and completely uninstalled it, deleted all references to it off the hard drive, and reinstalled, and it works now. All because dark mode.
Hey, Drake. There are tinier islands with worse people to be trapped on.
What's wrong with the birds?
You wouldn't see the birds, that's the problem.
Yes, I've seen them. What's wrong with the birds?
I'm just saying, Drake wouldn't really see them, they're mostly nocturnal and they hide. Yes, I have seen the birds. I have held one of them. You know what? Now, I want to find a... I'm not entirely sure what it would be called. A large group of Kia and train them to attack Drake. Actually, no, attack Drake's vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Because those little menaces can pull uh, a lot of parts off a car. They've pulled the cylinder off around windscreens and caused them to
Mm-hmm.
fall in.
Yeah, like ostrich.
No, the Kia.
I think the ostrich will do it too.
Lovely, a
Just give it
psychic
a
storm. This means we might get raided by Archons. Right. If we get raided by Archons, Drake is going on the front lines. Going to go punch them. Now we just need
I
to
mean,
fuel
they
the...
are a very territorial bird, but okay.
We just need to fuel the Nomad. Hey, Jack.
Hey, Drake, you know what other animal will attack if it sees its own reflection?
A cat?
Betta fish.
Huh.
The male betta fish will attack on any other male on site, even if it just happens to be their own reflection. And it's funny because the males are the ones that look pretty. The females are butt ugly.
I might have broken something because it won't let me get into the Nomad here. Could be because something's trying to refuel it. No, I don't think it's got a weapon on it. It's filling the more traditional role of troop carrier. It drives! Now I wonder, can it get in here? Oh, it can. Awesome. Just going to park over here then, if we can get it there. Nope, we can only get it to there. And I know why. Because they got high. Um, Jack. Right, yeah, you're in the vehicle. I can't put a mounted weapon on it. Not leaving the Nomad outside the walls. I should actually test to see. Actually, let's look at things. It's got a 380 cargo capacity. Requires 120 fuel. Okay, Shadow has ooh, Vortex. Oh yeah, random bolts of lightning. Fantastic. To make it worse, it's psychic lightning. Wait, the lightning blew a hole in my wall. Or was it the enemies? Uh, I'm gonna blame the lightning. Okay, Wayne's going down to mine up some more components, which will put us over the 10 component that we set up there. But we're okay with that.
God.
Right. Well, technically one did after we stripped them of their gear. So it has to be lightning that's blasting holes in my walls. That's very not cool. Right, yeah, we were going to send Yegor out to make a outpost. Uh,
You were sending Drake to do that.
no, we're threatened to send Drake because their pawn usually causes trouble. Let's send them, I don't know, over there. They're not going to be able to do much in the way of outposts at the moment, but we'll be able to do something. Maybe a scavenger. Nothing to do with it. Right. So you loading your pawn up with a whole bunch of traits to make it really depressive and go on mental breaks all the time, so that it punches a whole cluster of chem fuel and or an anti-grain warhead isn't your fault. I am talking about the colony that had Raider Bot in it. The same Raider Bot that had to put on the human leather pants. God, that was ages ago. But Raiderbot puts on the pants, Drake's pawn comes in, and punches an anti-grain warhead. Fire, that just got vaporized. This power is getting construction experience by the lightning hitting our walls and damaging them. Wait. That says boar skin. Okay. For a moment, from a distance, it looked like a Cyberman. A Doctor Who Cyberman. Uh... No. Raiderbot got annihilated by a anti-grain warhead. But a similar situation happened with the chem fuel, where your pawn cooked the entirety of the base. Hey. Mad horses. Okay, Drake. On the heavy machine gun. When did that happen? When did that happen? Oh well, fresh meat has come to join the freezer. Wow, these guys are shit shots. I didn't say shoot it, I said finish it off. We need reinforced concrete. ASAP. We need to patch the hole in the wall. There's still wood. Because we don't have enough rebar concrete at the moment. Hey. I mean, we should really... really increase the animal farm. Animal pen location. Which I was going to do down here, except for there's a wall missing. Okay, Igor, what outpost can you make? Farming? No. No, we're not doing artillery. Defense? No. Drilling can't be done. Encampment? Maybe. Hunting? Nah. Scavenging? Maybe. Yeah, frag it. Scavenging it is. Okay, there's a few things this could be. It's probably the golden cube, or an unnatural corpse, though. Maybe a revenant spine. No! No! We are not having a revenant. That wiggled just before. Smash it, Drake. Smash it! Wait, since when do we have an ambrosia bushes there? No what? We need a new animal pen anyway. I did think of doing it out this way, but that requires way more expansion. 30 rebar concrete there. Wait. Wait. Okay. We're not radists. Well, most of us aren't. Standing. Yeah, we're not radists. Except for, well, the generic bread. But Buck is working on that. 1.9 days until we can do that. 10 days until we can do it there. Now, having a rebar concrete wall is all well and good, except for when the doors into it are made out of wood.
I mean, only the doors would burn then.
Or they will target the doors and just punch their way through them. Or blast their way through them. And yes, I realise I probably should have replaced those 3 walls with stronger material than wood, but we have shit tons of wood. We're gonna have shit tons more. In the real world, yes. In RimWorld, no. So that... Cool, that will be able to be picked up and moved. Cool. Hey, I'm not the one that made the mod. So I'm just going to do this real quick. I'm going to hide my talkie. I am not the one that made the mod. I am not the one that named the wall Rebar Concrete Wall. Do I have enough experience to change that? No. Do I know how to change that via modding? No.
To be fair, not all concrete walls have rebar in them. Should they? Yes. Do they? Not always. I mean, I just saw pictures of a building that got hit by a car a few days ago. That yeah, the concrete walls were clearly no rebar. Granted, it was a really old building, but still, no rebar in the concrete walls.
Now the question is, concrete cinder block walls? Okay, which invasion event should happen next? A small raid, big mechanoid raid, or a big siege? Cast your vote now, let your voice be heard, your choice be seen, help or hinder me, as you wish. Remember, to cast your vote, simply send a 1, 2, or 3 in chat. Okay, there's a lot of areas where a siege could land. You know, we do have a hexagonal mortar. Does that mean much? Not really.
So, Drake, the front of the building was brick. The side of the building was concrete. It was the side of the building that got hit. If I had my guess, the building was probably built in the either late 40s or early 50s.
Oh, look at all the tiny wee people. Hi, Wayne. You're gonna have to join Q again because you died at the end of the last run, but you also kinda revived as a zombie. Is join Q. Looks like they want to set up here. Okay. We're going to wait for them to get their supplies dropped. Ooh, field cannon and a standard thing. All one word, Wayne. You know, that was kind of effective. We killed 6 on the first blow. And injured 1. 2. Wrong button. Buck. Man that. Can fire in 8.9 seconds. We want to aim at Poopy. There we go. Yeah, you came back as a zombie. Well, that worked out a lot better than I thought. Uh,
Did you build a minefield?
no, we used a hexagonal mortar. Fired 2 bursts. Even though it only technically took 2 shells. It fired 2 lots of 6 into the siege.
Basically, it was a fragment round. Or cluster round.
Pretty much. I mean, if you want to, Cosmic. I mean, I don't care about these weapons because a lot of them are likely to be bio-coated or not really good.
Yeah, that name reminds me of in 14 I encountered a cat that thought they were a Durg.
Interesting.
Their last name was Durg.
Yeah. Okay. Those two are basically just bigger versions of those. We didn't make one of these yet. So I don't think we did. No we didn't. We meant to. The plant skill is obsessive. It's the cooking skill that is forbidden. Well, disabled. So if we clear this area from the animals, we can expand the freezer. Don't know what we're going to do with this room. Take that out now. Okay. Assuming you want the plant skill trainer used on you. Ooh, combat supplier. Oh, hey, they've got a soldat. We do need to get you on your back at some point. 11 to 15, that's not bad. And what? Oh. Oh no. So one of those was infected with a metal horror. That's not good. Technically, yes, if you can kill all of them before they leave the map. That was a strategy at one point to get the traders into a location, seal it off, and then just turn the heat up. You know, I'm glad that metal horror sucked at hitting, because Yeah. Drake could have ended up with a metal horror implanted in them. But either way, we'll be looking out for chunks of grey flesh. If we find chunks of grey flesh, yeah, we know who's to blame. Look at that evil, evil grey eye. Okay, that's almost set up for the animals to go into, which means they will stop complaining about being hungry. A bionic spine, most likely. And no, the grey eyes are technically a sign of the body mastery. His body is driven by some unknown mechanism which has turned his eyes completely white. In the game it looks white, grey, but yeah. I'm gonna regret this. Oh, it won't let me. Ha! Won't let me. It will not let me. Okay, sweet. Bionic spine for Wayne. Okay. Sell them the trade goods because why the hell not? They're trade goods. We'll sell them the opium. We're grabbing that water frame. They can take the golden eggs. The essential balm. The steel knife, bronze knife, the mallet, the mace. The ivory scrimshaw. And we are making money off that. Okay. I totally do have a doctor. Just because the doctor was asleep. Hey, hey, hey. Most likely, yes. Oh no, there it is. Okay, fine. They want the operation there. The operation can happen there.
Yeah, as much as I'd like to stay longer, it is getting light out, which means it's time for bed.
Yeah, that's understandable.
We'll talk to you later.
I'm assuming Floof's probably passed out and forgotten to log out.
You have a good rest of your stream.
Always try to. Don't always succeed. Okay. You can tend to Drake after you install the horror into them. Didn't think I'd be saying that. Though I will say this now. If it fails, you have a horror in you and you are going to be... vivisected. I don't know. I've never used it. Decreases incoming damage, increases damage, melee damage outwards. But it makes you more flammable. Oh, Imagine the horror that would have happened if we had have used incendiary rounds here instead of the high explosive. Jack, 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 Jack. Yeah, you go. Take medicine and eat food. You need generic to go cut those trees. We're going to finish that wall, which then means these can be all shifted over into here by Doc Creasy. And generic. Which means we can remove those pumpkins, because they were only there to supplement the animals where we could. Ah, cheese is recharging. Got it. So they don't need to recharge anymore. We will put in a area for the animals to rest in and for kibble and all that to be stored, but that can come later. Which means we can tear out that wall, well, that door,